Sometimes we have content that we have been using for years, and we want to be able to take that content and use it in these practice sets um, so that we don't have to recreate the wheel. And Google has kind of tried to give us an easy way to do that. So if you know how to use the copy machine to make copies of any materials you might have in the real world and email them to you as a PDF, that's a perfect way for you to get some of your materials. Or you might have something that you found online. So, for example, I'm doing plants and cell parts, and I want to use this, and I don't want to have to recreate the wheel. And so, I'm going to download this as a PDF onto my computer, and I'm going to call it cells and stuff, and make sure I know where it's going to, so that I can use it, find it later. So, I come back into my practice set. And I'm going to open up the practice that I've been working on, the plant and animal cells one. And right now it's just in view mode. So I need to edit this practice set. And when I do, I'm going to go down and I want to add a new question. But before I do that, I want to click import. And what import is going to let me do is it's going to let me upload something from my computer. So you're going to pick something up from your computer that you have downloaded there. So these are recent files that I've uploaded to my Google Drive, but I can go ahead and click upload. I'm going to browse, and then that cells and stuff that I just downloaded and saved is right there. So I go ahead and open it. Now, the way this works is it allows you to select problems that you want to be able to import. So I'm going to scroll down over the content here, and I was really more interested in the word bank that is kind of far down. So let me go ahead. And so I'm going to click and drag over the word and the function, and I'm going to let it go. And then I'm going to go down to the next one that I want. Same thing. I'm going to click, hold, and drag. And click, hold, and drag. And let's do two more. And one more. Okay. And then I go ahead and I click import questions. And what it's going to do is it's going to make me an individual question for each one of those. So I have 7 questions now. Here's 6, 5, 4, 3. Now, when I click on this, you'll see that I can resize it. So I can make it bigger. Although that didn't really work very well. So let me make it smaller so that the students can actually see it in there. And I do have space to write around it. So I might say, what is this describing? Okay. And then again, I can decide what answer. So this time I might do a single select, and I would do cell wall, ribosomes, nuclei, so on and so forth. I can have as many as I want. I can then drag these into new options, and then I can say which one is correct. And then once again, I'm going to go down to my skills, and maybe this time I look for cell wall. I add that on there. It's now my resource. Again, I can preview the videos that are there. And if I look at extra help over here, here's the additional content that's there. I can reorganize these. So I'm going to bring this up to the top. And then I'm going to go down to my next question. I'm going to start all over again. Semi-fluid between the cells. I'm going to add my skills, and I will keep going until I'm done. And then you'll see there's my practice set. Now, I didn't add questions to these for time's sake, but you get the general idea. Now, if I want to again add some more content, I'm just simply going to come down. I'm going to click import once more. I can select any file that I have already imported. Scroll down. Now, it doesn't give you a very, very big field, which is kind of a bummer. So if I wanted this diagram for the students, and I click and I hold and I drag, this is about as big as it lets me get it. And I'm going to bring this over a little bit. Maybe bring this down. But it's kind of nice because then I can actually take diagrams and such and put it in there. And I go ahead and I import this question. And then I can use that visual image to ask students questions. So I might say, what is the organelle and what does it do? And once again, I need to decide. I want them to do a paragraph on this one. Do I want to add any skills? I like how it's thinking it's a sphere because it is round. And so I might instead, nucleus, it still thinks it is a math problem because it's a sphere, but I can describe the components of a nucleus and then again see what videos are there. That will help me. And then I'm good to go. So if I try it as a student, I'm going to just try it anyway because, if I come down, this is what the student's going to see. And I don't know. But up here, I can get my hint and it's going to show me video to help me kind of solve this problem. So, just a great way that you can bring in content that you have in other sources. Now, just for your sake, in case you didn't know how you can do this, if you have content that you have placed into a Google slide and you want to be able to use that Google slide to import into your practice set, what you're going to need to do is download that Google slide as a PDF. So to do that, when it's open, you're just going to hit File and you're going to go to Download and you want to select PDF. And then you will be able to download it right to your computer. You can then upload it to your Google Drive by going into your practice set, importing content. You're going to upload, you'll see I've already uploaded it, but you're going to upload, browse, should be the first thing that you downloaded. And then as before, you're able to grab that content. And so with this one, I'm going to try to get as much of it as I can, make it a little bit bigger. Okay, and there I go. Got it in there, ready, set and ready to go. So I hope this gives you a general idea of how to create your questions in your practice sets.